rocket launcher. And Astra per Aspera, you fuckers. Here's the new contender, straight out of Kansas. Gonna kick some names and take... Wait, no. Shit, redneck style. Big ball, big boom. Just like the one I have in Kansas. You are so fucked, Foreman. Oh! Yeah. Just like the one I have in Kansas. You are so fucked, Foreman. I hear they eat dog's legs in Europe. Oh. No way! redneck style. Care of ship redneck style. Taking care of shit redneck style.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? For First We Feast, I'm Sean Evans, and you're watching Hot Ones. It's the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. Today I'm joined by Thomas Middleditch. You know him as Richard Hendricks in the hit award-winning HBO series Silicon Valley, now in its 4th season. And speaking of, you can catch new episodes on Sundays, 10 p.m. Eastern on HBO. Thomas, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
How are you with hot food?
I'm medium with hot food. Sometimes I like a bit of spice. Most times I don't mind a little bit, in fact, seek it. But I've never been one to call myself the master of spice.
Well, today you might be the master of spice, the king of spice even. Ready to get it going?
Yeah, I'm ready. Is it a bad time? When the guy's just like, that's great, and they eat the whole thing.
You're off to a great start. You like it?
Yeah, but that's fine. Right, who has probably fucking pussy.
So my guess is that your more casual fans probably think that your comedy career started in Silicon Valley, but the day one people know that it's been a 15-year-long grind.
My God. You could even add a couple more years on there if we count my stints in regional theater.
I know that a lot of the people on Second City, they earned their stripes on the cruise ship circuit. Did you do the cruise ship?
I certainly did it. It was a 4-month stint. 2 months, roughly, we poured out of New York and we went like Bahamas, summer vacation. A lot of like working class, Bronx, Jersey, Queens. I met my first Guidos with a haircut.
Oh, Second City, let me buy you a shot. Oh my God. What am I gonna see you on SNL, huh? You fucking
All right,
piece of
ladies.
shit.
You know, like
Show's
that.
over.
Like, and then like debaucherousness, like teens getting caught like fingering each other on like
Very much a rite of passage.
Yeah, it was just like, oh my goodness. And then we stopped for the fall tour to watch the leaves change. We went to like Boston, Bar Harbor, Maine, Newfoundland, Quebec City. No one under 50. They played Andrew's Sisters. Everyone was in bed by like 9 p.m. and then the crew would just have like a shit to themselves. They turned off that second half. My God, the scenery. You know, some people, they poo-poo to that stuff because it's got a bit of like a vinegar taste to it. And I like it.
That's what turns some people off.
Yeah, that's what I like.
I think that by virtue of your role that you've probably had some contact with the tech world, do you find that it's more or less insufferable than the version that you guys portray on the shows?
I mean, look, I don't want to throw people like the show under the bus. I'll say this. Most of the time where I've met like actual developers and programmers, it's been usually a pleasant experience. I have met some VCs, venture capitalists, who have been less pleasant. It's like your time with them is something that they own, and it's like, goddamn right, you'll spend 20 minutes while I tell you how much the show I've lived. You know, that kind of stuff. What if I surprise myself? Is it around this time where people get, you know, like confidence and like, I think I can do this? And then there's a sobering realization around here where they want to bring a gun and shoot their brains out on internet?
I have seen that happen countless times. You
Well,
know,
then-
I've used this analogy before. It's kind of like a professional wrestler. When a wrestler gets his cockiest, you know,
Now we're
that's sort
talking
of the
my
mark
language.
of his downfall. Like, that's when he gets a chair smashed
Yeah.
over his back. It's
Okay,
when
well,
he's
I won't
showboating
fall
to
into
the
that
crowd.
trap.
So I want to talk to you about geekery for a second, because in addition
Don't know anything about
to
it.
naming your dog after Harry Potter,
Correct.
you also are no stranger to the Renaissance Fair.
Yes.
How into it do you get? Do you go in character? Do you talk with an accent?
I don't go in character. That would be fucking annoying, and I can't stand meeting those people. I have garb though. I have some.
Go in costume.
Yeah, it's like going to Halloween and not dressing up. You know, it's like you're not really doing it right.
And then what's this scene like there? Because, you know, there's always these stories about how there's kind of like a psychedelic or like shroom sort of subculture.
That's what I wanted to believe. I was like, okay, I'll go, I'll stay late. Next thing you know, I'll be invited to an orgy by the firelight. But like frumpy, weird, sort of like S&M fan women.
What about as a singles scene? Like, if you were single, do you think that that would be a good place to meet people or not a good place to meet people?
It would be a good place to meet a certain type of people. If you're a little bit shelled up in real life, a place like that is an opportunity to kind
To
of
spread your wings.
Yeah.
Be who you are.
Yeah, the Ren Fair is it's just mainly to be like, I want to go and be a fairy or a barmaid or something and just be weird.
So this one is the Queen Majesty.
Oh, a nod to my British roots.
So I wouldn't be doing my job at First We Feast if we didn't unpackage this rap that you made making fun of McDonald's that somehow, some way became an actual commercial for chicken McNuggets.
McDonald's was just starting its like urban campaign of like ba-da-da-da-da. Like it's all like hey.
Yeah.
Like two guys playing basketball, like let's go McDonald's, like whatever, boodly doo too. And I just thought it was so transparently pandery. I don't know, it rubbed me the wrong way. So after like 2 years of it being online, it got bought.
Did that surprise you? It had to have been kind
totally
of
did.
surprising
Well, what
because
was-
you were coming from a satirical place.
Yeah.
So to have them actually acknowledge it and then validate it is interesting.
Yeah. What was weirder is before McDonald's bought it, advertisers who were writing a book on viral marketing used it as an example. So it's in a book. It's referenced also in literature as well.
There's sweetness in it.
All right, so the next part of the show is called Explain That Graham. And what we do is we do a deep dive on our guest's Instagram. We pull interesting pictures that need more context. So I'll show you the picture and then you just tell me the bigger story. Does that sound
Radical.
Yeah.
All right,
I love
that-
Graham.
please.
You're on. This is from my Graham.
Yep.
I'm out of Twitter. I deleted it. It's gone.
good? I know.
Fuck it. It's too negative.
Why did you delete your Twitter?
It's mean. Everything's mean on there. It's just noisy. Internet's noisy, and that's like the amplification of the internet's noise.
So I always have like kind of that thought, like maybe I should just get rid of everything and maybe I'd live a happier life because there is so much messaging from like so many different angles and maybe that's kind of like, you know, affecting my life and affecting my happiness. Have you found since you deleted Twitter, does it feel a little bit liberating?
Well,
Do you miss it at all?
Well, I first deleted Facebook. Don't miss it all. I still sort of have that impulse to be like, oh, I could say that, but everything's so mean.
Yeah, it is. It's vicious.
If it's directed at you, someone you know, just the ether, why subject yourself to it? Just get off, and then it suddenly goes away. It's great.
All right, so this first one, you got the Falkland Arms with Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, peace do. Patrick Stewart has strangely become a very good friend. I do this show called the Improvised Shakespeare Company, also born out
From
of
Chicago.
Yes, he has played with us from time to time, and just through that we've become buddies. And we recently had a trip to old England, and that's how you have to say it. And then we made a side trip to the Cotswolds, even though that's not that at all. And he's got a place out there.
And then I was kind of split between this Patrick Stewart picture, but there was like another one where it looked like you were playing Monopoly and Reggie Watts was there. It was like a whole
That
thing.
was that was like a wonderful Motley Crue dinner type of thing. Yes, and we did play Monopoly. And guess who won that?
Thomas.
Fucking right. I beat everybody. I beat all those Hollywood bitches.
Rude Boys on the lot.
Dude, it's all exquisitely like on-brand dorkiness. A couple of the guys thought we should get jackets because we're a gang. What color says the Rude Boys? Yeah, we're Rude Boys on the lot. Sony Pictures lot. Okay, cool. And we found a website that you could order custom jackets, and they even have like dice on the back.
Wow.
Yeah, and then so we thought, okay, we're the Rude Boys. We don't give a care, knowing who we are. And we're like, yeah, we're rude. And we took our scooters and we wanted to like scoot around the lot with our jackets, and we did this ride. And like 2 minutes into it, a security officer was like, hey, you can only ride bicycles here. You can't use those. And we're like, oh, we're sorry. We like turned around and just put them away. Yeah.
Blood in, blood out when it comes to Rude Boys on the
Yeah,
lot.
dude, yeah. Then we killed that guy afterwards. So we hunted him down and we shot him in the face.
So you've said that on your off days.
No.
Is that you spend hours playing video games.
Not hours.
Check with the wife.
It was literally all
Hours.
day.
She
It was all
says
day
hours.
yesterday.
She says
pretty much.
hours.
Yeah.
Is the League of Champs still a thing?
Wow. How do you know about the old LOC? Who told you? I created a little league and a playoffs tournament, and it kind of started growing, and eventually trophies were at the end. People got trophies and stuff. It was super fun. Well, I am curious who's spilled the beans.
You'll Twitch stream and you get all into it with the headset and stuff. Do you have any strange interactions with strangers over that headset? Because it
Well-
can be kind of a volatile place.
What I'm coming to experience, not only with Twitch, but like social media, is like, I'm not sure if all this access is a good thing. Or at least me reading the access. Because it's like, for every 9 very positive people, there's one person who's just a prick. And he's probably 14 years old. But in the world of anonymousness, that 14-year-old, like, you're gay, or whatever he says, it like cuts through and is like, oh, I was having such a fun time. I remember the last comment, it said, I was playing Twitch, I look over this feed and it goes, so this is what being a celebrity has been reduced to. Streaming video games online for teenagers. I was like, you're right. Exit. Sorry guys, I gotta go, quit, shut it down. I was like, he's right. What am I doing? I'm trying to be an actor and I'm doing this. And it's so weird that like some troll will really make you reevaluate your life. I started smoking this book. Now, I don't dislike smoking, but I do like the tang.
What do you think of the zombie apocalypse?
I mean, I like it. It's fucking hot, though. It's a creeper as well.
So for a lot of actors, working with Martin Scorsese is kind of the holy grail. I know that it was a relatively small role in Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, I had to audition quite heavily for that. Scorsese was interesting only in the sense that, like, his AD, I'm assuming it was his assistant director, was... he's everything that you think he is. He's petite, he's wee, he's happy, and he talks like this. He's like, great, okay, yeah, what you did there, great, try something new, okay. And you're like, oh, like, he likes it, try something, do whatever. And you're like, okay. That was it. It was very short and sweet, and you know, I'm very much supporting in that scene for Jonah. In that bow tie scene, he flicks the shit, everyone's like, new issue day, you fucking cleaning your thing on new issue, get the fuck out of here. Everyone's like, go, boo, you suck. And I knew a couple people like Brian Sacca and some other people that were, and they took it upon themselves to get personal, like, you big nose freak. And then extras were like, yeah, you freak, you fucking bird troll. And I'm like, this is terrible. And that went on for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. You know, you'll have to, at the end of the day, you have to be like, it's just a movie. They don't really think that. This looks like dudes who love pot made this label. And it looks like people are like, oh man, you take some like fucking purple kush, bro, fucking Hawaii dank, take some bomb beyond insanity. See you later. I think they're gonna have the last laugh on that. See, it becomes like a different type of spice. Oh yeah, I might not eat the whole thing of that.
It's probably smart. So I know that you're a native of British Columbia, and here at First We Feast, we care way too much about what people eat. So I want to talk to you about your love for Ruffles All Dressed,
Oh, we're getting to
the
it.
#1 flavor in Canada.
Sure.
What do you love about Ruffles All Dressed?
Well, if you're a fan of zest, if you like zest over heavy flavors, now there's people who like chips who like heavy flavors, you know, like barbecue, sour cream, cheddar. You find a lot of heavy flavors in American stores, I gotta be honest. Very few zesty ones. God help you if you try to take an American away from his sour cream and cheddar.
I'm gonna show you who's the boss now.
But I like the zest. I like salt and vinegar, and I like all dressed. You'd think that all dressed is like, was that every flavor on one chip? No, that would be disgusting. All dressed is like a vinegary, zesty kind of thing. And the fact that it's just now making it down here is both great and awful. I mean, there was for a brief second, Canada had something that you guys didn't. We could hold on to it and say, you may have a big army and a big navy and a big air force, but we have all just chips and poutine.
All right, so this is Mad Dog 357.
Dude, Mad Dog 357 like the caliber of Magnum that I've got underneath my pillow just in case an intruder comes in.
I'm doing a little guy. You're doing halfers? What's good about that? I like the taste better.
You know how the bomb has very few, if any, redeeming qualities?
Yeah, it's bullshit.
I feel like Mad Dog, at least they're trying to make something happen.
Yeah, Mad Dog's at least giving it a goddamn shot. It's not nothing, though.
How you feeling so far?
We're pretty good.
I feel confident I can make it to the end.
So before I get to my question, first I want to say congratulations on getting your pilot's license.
Thanks, man.
Was that kind of a hobby? Was it something that you had your eyes set on for a long time? Or
It's been... It's been a dream for a while. For a while. Had any common sense. Fuck. What's the reaction going on in here?
you
That's
doing
like
some backflips in there?
That's like, hey, evacuate, go.
Do you have to throw up?
No, but why do I burp all the time? But I've burped some pretty nasty words. Okay, let's get through it.
What do you remember about your first time flying?
That it was scary, but I enjoyed it. Wow, that reams. Here's the deal. Flight has been a passion of mine for about 15 years. I got on my flight simulators. Been into those for a long time. A flight came by way of a passion for military history. Start talking about military history, you start talking about fighter pilots. I almost exclusively read fighter pilot memoirs.
Are you in the Mile High Club?
Not yet, because someone's very prudish.
All right, Thomas.
Are you putting extra on? It hurts.
This is Blair's Mega Death Sauce with Liquid Rage. It's tradition around here to put a little dab on the last wing. You don't
But
have
it's
to.
already on there.
It's already on there. And you don't have to if you don't want to, Thomas, you bitch. You don't have to if you don't want to. You don't have to if you don't want to. Dom comes through with a refill.
When does the pain usually end, though?
Like, how long is this gonna happen?
Yeah, if I put a dab on, am I fucked?
Listen, for the next 15 or 20 minutes, if you put a dab on it or you don't put a dab on it, you're fucked.
I want to. Pride says yes. Brain says no. Let's do it.
My dad might be smaller than yours.
It's okay. It's okay. This is not a dick measuring contest. Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen this move before. Huh. Kind of help?
No.
All right.
Do we cheers?
Cheers.
Too big of a... I regret it.
All right. What's the big deal with this guy?
This product contains the hottest known ingredients on the planet Earth. Please use with extreme caution.
So now you have a decade and a half's worth of improv experience, and I'm sure that many people think that Thomas Middleditch is much like his character Richard. But most of the characters that you've done over the years, like Dubes and Joey Tortellini, these are big personality characters.
Yeah.
So if you'll humor me, I'm hoping that while the Blair's Mega Death Sauce with Liquid Rage is channeling through you, that you can summon one of those classic characters to give the people out there a Yelp review on Blair's Mega Death Sauce with Liquid Rage.
Oh! I got my publicist over there like, we should stop. It's fine, Rachel. Okay. This is a real bitch! Was Joy totally like this, right? Let me tell you. The only thing hotter than this sauce are the babes that I DJ to every night in Vegas. I can't remember all the details.
It was a tough episode for not only you, but for me as well. Over here, major face sweat, Tommy doing backflips.
Tommy doing backflips.
But you know
Tommy
what, Thomas?
backflips over here.
You made it through.
I did.
You cleared the board. You're a better man for it if I look into your eyes.
Goddamn right.
This camera, or this camera, let the people know what you have going on in your life.
I'll be later on shitting bloody hell out of my butthole later on. But other than that, you can check Silicon Valley Season 4 out, and also Captain Underpants July. And at some point, I'm in a film with Keanu Reeves. It's called Replicas. That should be interesting. You're teary a little bit.
I'm no superhero, Thomas.
I'm no superhero! Wait,
This-
that's not the lyric.
I'm trying to do some Foo Fighters.
I'm
right
your...
there.
What is it?
Which one were you trying to do?
I don't know.
Superhero, babe. Were you trying to do
Maybe
Enrique
that one.
Iglesias?
Maybe.
I could be
Your
your hero, baby.
That's the one. And then maybe I was also getting
There goes my hero.
That
I thought
one.
you were doing the Foo Fighters.
And there's also Why, yeah, Superman's dead. By those guys, Our Lady Peace. You remember that? Maybe they're Canadian. It's hard to tell nowadays.
Hey, what's going on, Hot Ones fans? If you liked the video, maybe meet us halfway. Throw us a subscribe. If you didn't like the video, don't subscribe. I don't want you. I don't want you in the tent. But if you like the video, subscribe. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I love you. More than a friend. Hey, what's going on, everybody? For First We Feast, I'm Sean Evans, coming at you from Chef's Club Counter in Nolita, the brand new home of one of the most talked about breakfast sandwiches in the entire country. And while it's new to the neighborhood, LA's infamous Egg Slut is already drawing wraparound lines in Manhattan. And today I'm joined by the man behind the brioche bun. Alvin Kailan is here to talk about what makes the perfect breakfast sandwich. What is the perfect BC in your opinion?
For me, it has to be hot. Has to have good bread. If the bread's stale or if it sucks, ruins your whole experience. And then obviously gooey egg, nice sauce, good cheese.